fuck is going on?
We got about 8 seconds, so
I know.
gotta go back.
All right. I'm working on it.
No, you're good. I just want to let you know for me. That's all, because I leave Discord.
All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2. I do believe that I have fixed the audio issue. We're just going to double check real quick. All right, sorry about that. We are ready to go green flag racing here. Apologize for the mix-up. Not exactly sure why my system decided to take a dump, for lack of a better term. But nevertheless, we're green here. Tyler Wagner and Howard Peoples starting up in the front right now as they come down the backstretch. We're going to have to probably take a quick second to double check, make sure the audio. We will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good. While the guys are getting squared away on the track, we're going to go over today's race info one more time. We're here at Phoenix for 110 laps, no stages, 4 additional sets of tires, 2 green-white checkers with the fuel window being 48 to 52 laps. Again, I am your host, Front Row Joe, here on the All-American Racing Network, where we are still green, and we've got our first caution of the night. Looks like Joe Conan has crashed. We will go ahead and take a look at the All-American Racing Network Ideal Family instant replay. See exactly what happened to Mr. Conan. See Conan right there in the 72 coming out of the turn. And is it a self-spin? Or is he getting to the back of somebody? Yeah, it's just starts getting loose right there on exit, down across the apron, and into the wall. Not the way he wants to start this race, especially with no fast repairs. First caution of the night comes on lap number 3 of 110 here at Phoenix. We're going to actually go back and go over the starting grid. You had Tyler Wagner and Howard Peoples starting on row 1. You had Lucas Bray and Chris Romano starting in row number 2. Row number 3, you had Gary May and Robert Wyant. Row number 4, you had Joseph Essenberg and Elijah Maupin. Row number 5, you had Sean Hughes and Alan Stauffer. Row number 6, you had Jason Thomas and Joe Conan. Row number 7, you had Daniel Dunaway and Mark Bender. Row number 8, you had Adam Benefell and Jeffrey Johnson. Row number 9 was John Shields and Austin Kelly. Row number 10 was Doug Scalise and Dakota Sidrus. Row number 11, Gregory Vadnais and Dave Allen. Row number 12, Nicholas Deal and Anthony Hatfield. Row number 13, Corey Powell and Garrett Essenberg. And shotgun in the field is Robert Burke in the number 55. Do again apologize for the technical difficulties there, as the 22 is absolutely destroying the pace car right now. His crew chief is probably telling him to do with Days of Thunder and hit the pace car. And that's exactly what the number 22 of Wagner is doing. Now, Wagner, our winner last week, current points leader, still got Howard Peoples on his outside. We'll take a quick look at our 10-car lineup for the restart here. It's going to be Tyler Wagner, Howard Peoples, Lucas Bray, Chris Romano, Robert Wyant, Elijah Maupin, Gary May, Sean Hughes, Joseph Essenberg, and Jason Thomas. And that'll be the starting 10 as the cars get ready to go into the restart zone. Well, not yet. Out of turn number 2, I should say. I'm a little shaken up after that mix-up. Got a little nervous, but it's all good. Down the backstretch they go. Wagner's going to have control here into the restart zone. Wagner has control here.
Green flag.
And we are green. Wagner with a good jump off the restart. Lucas Bray as well, as the field goes into turn number 1. Take a look at the drone cam here. We'll take a look and see what's going on here with Adam Benefill in the number 78. That's going to be a Ford F-150. 3 wide on the straight right there, entering turn number 3. Contact there between the 18 and the 9. Almost contact there between Kelly and Stauffer. 2x2 for the most of the field. You've got some drivers that are single filed out towards the back of the field. Currently, top 5 drivers, your top 5 fastest drivers, according to the 5-lap average, that's going to be Nicholas Deal with a 44.04. We look at the last lap. Fastest lap goes to Tyler Wagner with a 27.91. Howard Peoples with a 28.0. A lot of speed. All these drivers separated by just about a tenth according to their last lap around. How about go up to our second place driver, Howard Peoples, go on board with him, see exactly what he's looking at outside the windshield. Chris Romano was gotten by his teammate, Lucas Bray, in the Simagic 44. Battle for the 10th position right now between Daniel Dunaway and Mark Bender. Bender running for Pork Roll Motorsports, sitting just about 4/10 behind the number 15 of Dunaway. Back in the field. This is the battle for the top 15 spot. Austin Kelly and John Shields. Too wide behind them, but Scalise sitting just outside the top 15 in the number 17 spot. Yeah, Phoenix, kind of a short track, kind of an intermediate at the same time. It's just a little bit over a mile, not your traditional mile and a half, not your traditional short track, but nevertheless makes for some really good racing as we go on the All-American Racing Network drone cam on the number 31 of Dave Allen as he comes across the start-finish line. Dave Allen sitting in 19th, currently up 3 spots from where he started. We will hop up and take a look at the battle for 7th right now. That's going to be Jason Thomas, Robert Wyant, Joseph Essenberg. They're in the mix as well. Jason Thomas running out of Louisville, Kentucky. We'll go back up to the battle for the lead. Peoples now looking to make a move on the outside in turns 1 and 2. Well, it's going to be Wagner who has the edge, but Peoples right up on the bumper makes a move down to the inside. So you're going to have enough to clear the 22 of Wagner. Going to be running the inside here. Cutting across the dogleg. This might complete him the pass. No, he loses pace on the dogleg. Trying to get to that left rear of the 22 is Peoples. We've got Romano and Bray looking to capitalize on a potential mistake by either one of these drivers. Take a look at the battle for 5th right now. Elijah Maupin and Sean Hughes. $18 laps complete of 110 here at Phoenix. Elijah Maupin running for Ideal Family. You can see on the left side of the screen on the scoreboard, people still two tenths behind the leader, keeping it really tight. As we have a few drivers already out of this race. Looks like Anthony Hatfield, Joe Conan, 2 of those drivers, as well as the number 55 of Burke and the number 4 of Garrett Essenberg. Unfortunate night for those gentlemen as we go on board right here with Jason Thomas. Trying to fend off Garrett Essenberg's brother, Joseph Essenberg. As you can see, Wagner and Peoples and Romano. It's a three-way battle for the lead right here as Romano gets to the bumper almost of Peoples. Entering turn number 3. Essenberg and Thomas still battling it out for that 7th position. Essenberg almost gets to the bumper of Thomas, but Daniel Dunaway looking to stick his nose inside of this battle right here. Daniel Dunaway sitting inside the top 10, currently running 9th. See the 88 of Thomas running the outside there, turns number 1 and 2. Essenberg really getting to that bumper of the 88 as they enter into turn number 3. Going to cut across the dog leg. Side by side entering turn number 1. It's going to be the 88. Still with the advantage. Got a half a truck length out in front of that number 10. As the number 10 puts a little bit of air on that left rear and gets the number 88 of Thomas loose. Exit of turn number 2. Battle back here for 13th between Dave Allen and Alan Stauffer. Down the back straightaway they go. Double file back behind them, Wyatt and Scalise. Scalise now having the advantage, exiting turn number 4 across the start-finish line. He will have the position, making his way inside the top 15. Peoples is now fallen off the pace just a little bit, as well as Romano and Lucas Bray. 6/10 off the leader for Peoples, as Wagner steadily continues to pull away. "28 laps of 110 complete." To be about 90 laps to go. 88 laps to go. 82 laps to go. Geez, I'm horrible at math. Wagner, your current leader, started on the pole, looking to start first and finish first. We are about 15 or so laps away from green flag pit stops. Battle here for the 10th spot. Dave Allen and Daniel Dunaway. Allen getting around, moving into that top 10 position as he starts to work on Deal in the number 26. Allen cutting the apron, taking the dog leg. And we've got a spinner, the 78 into the wall. He's down on the apron, so we will stay green. Go back and take a look and see exactly what happened to Benefill. Cuts the dog leg off. And then just loses it, transitioning back up onto the track. And he's going to come down pit road and probably sit there for a while, get some damage fixed. Unfortunate for the number 78. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the chat, let's hear you root on your favorite driver. We've got some in the in the chat rooting on the Essenberg brothers. So is it pronounced Jared or Garrett? Jared with like a traditional G, or Garrett with like a good sound? That'll help me out a lot. Peoples and Romano now battling for that second spot. Romano getting to the inside of that 29. Peoples trying to pinch him down. And has the momentum exiting turn number 2. You see Romano right there, almost putting it on the bumper of the 29. And he's going to make a move to the inside, entering turn number 3. Side by side, coming across the start-finish line. People still maintains the position. And Romano gets loose. And up into the wall hard. Oh, and into his teammate,
How you doing?
Lucas Bray. Romano tried everything he could there to get his car back under the control, but this is one of those things that happens here at Phoenix when you take the dog leg, transitioning back up onto that track into some traffic. And you see, he just had no choice but to lock it down, bounces off the wall into his teammate, Lucas Bray, suffering some damage from that exchange. Wagner coming down pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for just a minute while we are under caution, and we're going to go All American Racing Network side by side. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Lights on the pace truck are off. We will be going green this time by as the field catches up and gets lined up. Look at our 10-car lineup. It's going to be Wagner, Peoples, Powell, Maupin, Thomas, Hughes, Deal, Bray, Allen, and Essenberg. It's going to be your first 5 rows. Wagner with control here. Peoples to his outside. We've got fresh tires. Time for a reset. And we will do it all over again as Wagner enters the restart zone and takes us back green. He gets a good jump. Yep, one down on the apron. That's Corey Powell. Having a little bit of a mix-up there as we're 3 wide down the backstretch. Scalise
Caution.
goes around.
Guys, just quickly, just remember, nice and smooth, take it fluid, stay by those bands, do what you can to keep cool.
Bring out caution number 3 of the night. As Doug Scalise suffers damage there. Unfortunate for the number 16 of Scalise. Scalise going to come down and get some repairs. Third caution of the night comes on lap number 39. No, I believe it's actually lap 40. And we will re-rack and attempt another restart. This restarts at any track get real dicey, and it's even tighter on tracks like Phoenix when you have a wall on the outside, a wall on the inside, everybody trying to catch momentum. Across the start-finish line, that'll bring us to 1 to go. We'll take a quick look at our top 10 drivers lining up here for this restart again. It's going to be Wagner, Peoples on row 1. Row 2 is Elijah Maupin and Jason Thomas. Row 3, Lucas Bray, Alan Stauffer. Row 4, Mark Bender and Sean Hughes. Row number 5 is going to be Nicholas Steele and Dave Allen. As the pace car dives down onto pit road. Field getting lined up. A few drivers in the rear of the field getting caught up. Wagner with control as they enter the restart zone.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. As we see the field, everybody fanning out, cutting the dog leg off. And down the backstretch, it is still going to be Wagner with control of this race. As we are 3 wide and almost 4 wide. Turns 3 and 4 as Dave Allen looks to get past the number 9 of Stauffer. Able to get around Bender, moves up into the top 10 and 7th right now. Up 15 spots from where he started. Well, speaking of biggest movers, Dave Allen is going to be currently the hard charger of the night. He'll be tied for Nicholas Steele, who's up 14 spots as well. Allen getting another spot in 7th now. Corey Powell, Jason Thomas, Mark Bender all up a bunch of spots from where they started. As the battle for the lead heats up, as Peoples got momentum on the outside, diving down into turn number 3. Side by side as they come across the start-finish line. Neither driver elect to cut the dog leg off. Good choice. We've already seen 2 wrecks there today by drivers cutting the dog leg off and having difficulty transitioning back onto the track. Side by side again. Still, Peoples gets the nose out in front of Wagner. As they're side by side down the front straightaway. Peoples carrying all that momentum. And he's going to complete the pass and become the new race leader. The 66 of Elijah Maupin looking to make a run on the outside as well and battle for that 2nd spot. You've got the 88 of Jason Thomas now. Looking to make this a 4-way battle for the lead as the 66 takes the outside line around the number 22. Is going to get to his right rear. It's going to limit the exit of Wagner. As the 66 had the position momentarily, Wagner fights back on the bottom. We're going to go on board here with the number 66 of Maupin. Maupin getting a little tight there. Didn't back off enough to get some clean air from the number 22 as Maupin dives down to the apron. Battle for 6 right now with Stauffer and Bender. Stauffer in the number 9. He's got Mark Bender in the 33. As Bender opts to take the dog leg here. Jason Thomas falling back a few positions, and he's almost into the wall there as he gets loose on the exit of turn number 2. As Dave Allen now moves up into that number 4 spot. Still a battle for the lead now as Wagner fighting back, getting to the inside of Howard Peoples. Peoples trying to pinch him down, limit his exit angle. But Wagner has the advantage now. Exit of turn number 4. Peoples gonna come across the start finish line. Little door bang there from the 29, and he says, "See ya." We're going to go aboard with Dave Allen here as he's got a front row seat of this battle right now for the lead. Little chip of the dog leg right there by Peoples and Allen. Take another look at our point standings right now. You've got Wagner currently on the top of the board, 175 points. He's got a win so far this season. Romano in second place has 2 wins. And then if you jump down to the number 6 spot, Howard Peoples, who's currently in the lead right now, battling with Wagner, also has a win on the season. Still plenty of time to go in the season as we're set to go a full 20-week schedule with the chase starting at week 16. So it's still anybody's game. We're still early enough in the season where you can make up a lot of points. You can also pull away as well, as Wagner currently in the lead right now. This battle up front is it's getting dicey as they're literally touching doors on the exit of turn number 2 there. Great composure by both drivers to keep the truck settled. As Peoples continues to run that high line. Can't quite get clear. He's clear now, so let's see if he chooses the inside or the outside here. Right up on the bumper of the 29 is Wagner. As Allen now under fire from Elijah Maupin. Battle for 6 right now between Nicholas Deal and Mark Bender. As Deal having the advantage, going to run the high line, get the momentum on exit. But is he going to be able to get to the left rear of the number 26? And this battle up front is heating up. They're double file back. Top 4 drivers. You got Wagner and Peoples running side by side. You've got Allen and Maupin running side by side. No driver wants to give up an inch, and it is extremely exciting up here in the battle for the lead. That's contact, and that sends Peoples up into the wall. As Wagner gets the edge, Rubbin is racing. But Peoples going to fall back 2 spots as Dave Allen now moves up into that second position. But 88 gets a little loose off the exit, keeps it controlled. Got Gary May in the number 5 Valvoline machine, battling with the number 15 and the number 25 of Austin Kelly. Go on board here with Gary May as he works to the inside of the number 15 of Daniel Dunaway. We were side by side for a minute with Deal and Stauffer, or I should say Peoples and Deal. As now the battle for the lead is going to be between Tyler Wagner and Dave Allen. You've got Elijah Maupin and Sean Hughes battling it out for the number 8 position. As Maupin sends it up to the fence. Gets the position, but number 25 going to be running the inside. But the number 66 of Maupin able to complete the pass, and he's going to start making a move on the number 88 of Jason Thomas. Down to the inside for Maupin. Had a run there. Back here in the second pack, Austin Kelly trying to fight off Robert Wyant as he gets a little bit loose on corner exit. As the right rear starts to wear and get hot, makes it really difficult for some of these drivers to get out of turn number 2. As you see, Scalise having some difficulties. He's suffered some damage. He's just trying to hold on. Pretty sure he'll be hoping for another caution so he can get some more of his damage fixed. His nose looks a whole lot better than it did. Just about 2/3 of the way through the race. Lap number 71 of 110 here in the All-American Racing Network Truck Series. Ooh, as the 32 and the 16 almost make contact there coming out of turn number 2. And we've got someone spinning behind them. I don't know who that was, but I heard the tire screeching. I guess nobody wrecked. It's exactly what it sounded like. Allen and Wagner still battling it out for the lead. Allen about 4/10 behind the leader. Both of them about 2 seconds out in front of the third place driver, Howard Peoples. Peoples now potentially under fire from the 26 of Nicholas Deal. Back here with the number 32 of Robert Wyant. As Wyant looking to get back up towards Scalise. Scalise able to get by Wyant a few laps ago. So Scalise inside the top 15 once again, up into that number 12 spot. Field is stretched thin right now. Not too much action going around, but we might have a battle brewing here for 5th between the number 88 of Thomas and the number 75 of Hughes. You see Hughes there gaining some momentum on the rear of that 88. And they will come down, bring it down pit road, and kick off the start of the green flag pit cycle. Wagner's came down pit road. It'll yield the lead to Dave Allen. Dave Allen gonna try and push it a lap. As you see Wagner there. No, that's not Wagner. Looked like it was Wagner. Same paint scheme. My apologies. There's Wagner trying to get around the 66. Allen Peoples and Maupin, as well as Dunaway, opting to push it a few more laps. Long pit strategy here as we have 30 laps to go.
Yellow.
And Alan Stauffer into some trouble. As we are on our 4th caution of the night, let's go back and take a look and see exactly what happened to Stauffer. Out of turn number 4, self-spin into the wall, almost into the wall, and almost back out onto the track. That'll bring out caution number 4 of the night. And that is not good news for the 22 of Wagner, as well as all the drivers who were in the middle of that green flag pit cycle, as they will now be stuck a lap down. They should, however, be able to get the wave around here, as I assume everybody who had not pit yet is going to come down pit road. People's going to win the race off of pit road. Every driver, I believe, in front of him is going to have to take the wave around. We will see here in just a moment. But right now, it's still scoring Howard Peoples in the lead. As you can see, all those drivers getting the wave around. The 88 of Thomas, 10 of Essenberg, 9 of Stauffer. As the lights on the pace car are out, we're 1 to green. These guys are going to have to get around the track quick. It's going to be Peoples and Allen on the front row. Vatnus having too much steam, trying to catch up to the pack. He's going to have to let everybody go by.
Green flag.
And we're back green. People's getting a good jump off the start, but he's got Maupin and Allen in chase. Allen and Maupin going to be almost side by side, exiting turn number 2. Robert Wyatt's got his nose in there. Wagner making up some ground. He's up to the number 5 spot after that little situation. Oh, and the 15 left turn hard into the wall there. Oh my heavens. The 15 just absolutely cranked it to the right. John Shields, Vatnus involved in that as well. Let's go back and take a look. And you see the 15? Oh, he just got loose. Overcorrects. Vatnus tries to avoid it. 21 tries to avoid it. And everybody just absolutely getting destroyed right there. Unfortunate for the 15 of Dunaway. Tried to get it collected, but just was not able to. But while we're under caution, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in our race leader of the night so far, Howard Peoples. This is Front Row Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man. So great to be talking to you again. You got yourself out in front here at Phoenix. A fortunate chain of events there for you with the caution coming out after the majority field had already taken their green flag pit stops. But the question I have for you is what's it going to take for you to come away with a checkered flag tonight?
Honestly, I think a few more cautions. Pretty good on the short run, but a couple of these guys are a little better than me on the long run. But I don't think they can pass me. As long as I can hold the outside line, I think I can pinch them down on the bottom and be able to get the drive off. But yeah, hopefully a couple more cautions get us a short run and we can hold them off.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your current leader right now, Howard Peoples. Peoples, we will let you get back to your chat, all right?
Yeah, hopefully we're talking to you in a little while.
Yes, sir. Peoples with control on this restart. Lights on the pace truck are off. Going green this time by. We'll restart on lap number 90 of 110. So 20 laps to go here. You heard Peoples, he's got good short run speed. 20 laps is right on the end of a short run. So we'll see exactly how Peoples strategizes the rest of the race. See if he can't come away with a checkered flag. He's got a lot of fast competition behind him. 66 of Maupin, the 22 of Wagner, and he's got the 31 of Allen on his outside as they enter into the restart zone. And Peoples getting a great jump. All those drivers fanning out. 3 wide back there, entering turn number 1. The 32 of Wyant making a move to the outside, but he's got some competition on the outside. 22 of Wagner already on the move, trying to get back up there to the front. You've got the 66 of Maupin on the inside of Austin Kelly right now. But it is Kelly who's going to have the momentum here on the outside as the 66 gets a little bit loose on exit. Now Nicholas Deal making a move to the inside. Adam Benefiel sitting just outside the top 10. He's got some left front damage. We'll see how much that affects his straightaway speed and his handling as he goes into the turn number 3. The 5 of Gary May opts to run the outside line. Nicholas Deal, Sean Hughes now battling it out for 6th. Nicholas Deal up 17 spots from where he started. Back up to the front here with Peoples. He's got Dave Allen right there, just 0.3 of a second behind. Peoples needs to be perfect here on these last 17 laps. Now 16 laps as he crosses the start-finish line. Allen gets a little bit wide there. 22 of Wagner cutting the apron off, trying to gain some ground and get back up and battle for the lead. Battle still for 7th, and we've got a spinner, the 33, Bender.
That's real quick and then tell me what you got.
Vadnais locking it down, getting up into the wall. And Howard Peoples getting his wish. Another caution. But ladies and gentlemen, while we're under caution, we're going to take a quick break. We will stay locked into the leader as he comes down pit road. Back here, the All-American Racing Network Truck Series, Dave Allen to the point here, opting to stay out with just 13 laps to go. We'll take a look at our 10-car lineup for the restart. Lights on the pace car are off. It's going to be Dave Allen, Austin Kelly on row 1, Elijah Maupin, Nicholas Deal on row 2, Robert Wyatt and Doug Scalise on row number 3. Joseph Essenberg and Alan Stauffer on row number 4, and Gary May and Jason Thomas going to be starting in row number 5. It's going to take a little bit of work for Peoples to get back up to the front. It's going to be restarting here in 11th. He's going to have about 11 laps to do it, as Peoples will have control here on the restart.
Green flag.
Into the restart zone, and Dave Allen with a nice restart. See Peoples there already diving down to the bottom here. 5 up into the wall. Everybody's going to be looking to fight, and the 57 goes around into the wall. No caution, will stay green. Peoples gets sideways off the corner.
Yellow.
And that will bring
What's
out
going on out there, bud?
our 7th caution of the night. Unfortunate for the 57 of Lucas Bray. We'll see if we can't take a look at both of those replays. On board here with Howard Peoples. He's going to run the inside, clips the apron in turn 3, and then just gets sideways. Not able to control it. It's just going to have to lock it down. We'll back it up. Take a look and see what happened with Lucas Bray. Just comes up, gets in to the 21 of John Shields. And as Shields tries to lock it down, Bray gets sideways, comes across the nose, and head first into the wall. Unfortunate for the number 57 of Lucas Bray. Rough night for Revolution Racing. Chris Romano sitting in second in points, is out of this race. People's now to the back of the field having to pit and get new tires. Bray looks like he's going to be out of the race. And Vadnais sitting just outside the top 10. We're restarting with just about 7 laps to go here. Is Dave Allen going to be able to hold on to the lead? Or is Elijah Maupin, Austin Kelly, Nicholas Deal, or Doug Scalise going to come away with the win? Wagner falling back to 13th. He's going to have a tough time getting back up into the front. Wagner unfortunately falling victim to the caution under green flag pit cycle conditions. Falling a lap down and having to take the wave around. Just not enough laps for Wagner to get back up to the front unless he pulls a Corey Heim and goes 7 wide all the way down on the apron in turns 1 and 2. As the pace truck dives down the pit road, is going to be Dave Allen with control. All the drivers scrubbing their tires, getting some heat in them for this restart. And Allen approaching the restart zone. And we are back green. 25 of Kelly did not get a good restart. That's going to allow Allen to pull away as they're 3 wide behind them. Scalise making a run on the inside of Deal. That's going to be for the 3rd position. And the caution comes out. We'll wait to see who's involved in that caution. I believe it might have been the 33 as well. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get a replay as the scoring software is not registering an incident. But that will bring us to a green-white checker, potentially an unofficial green-white checker. No, I do believe this will be a green-white checker. We'll restart on lap number 109. As Allen still holding on due to the cautions. Dave Allen currently sitting 7th in points right now. Good finish here if he wins tonight. That'll jump him up a few spots in the championship standings. Top 10 drivers for the restart. It's going to be Allen and Maupin on row number 1. Row 2 is going to be Deal and Scalise. Kelly and Essenberg in row 3. Wyant and Thomas in 4. And row number 5 is going to be Sean Hughes and Howard Peoples. Peoples able to make up about 5 spots. Back up inside the top 10. He's going to have a challenge to go from 10th to 1st in 2 laps. And we do have 2 attempts at a green-white checker. We'll see if we can stay green here. Pretty sure that's exactly what Dave Allen is hoping for. He'll get a good jump on the restart. But Nicholas Deal on the inside, he'll be able to get an advantage over Scalise if he can get a good restart here. He's got to time it perfectly. But the action has not stopped all night, and now we have green-white checker number 1 be restarting on lap number 109. As we have some drivers coming out of the pits, trying to catch up to the rear of the field and get lined up before the start. As Allen into the restart zone, and there he goes. He gets a great jump off the start. Deal making a move up to second. He's going to have to fight Elijah Maupin for it. Big wreck in the rear of the field. You've got Austin Kelly, Alan Stauffer, Anthony Hatfield, Greg Vadnais, and Jason Thomas all involved in that wreck. Let's go back and take a look and see exactly what happened. The 10 gets loose into the 25, and it's a domino effect. And then everybody just comes careening up into the wall, and nowhere for any of those drivers to go. They're just all collected. It's going to be a lot of junked race cars there. Number 9 is just absolutely destroyed. And Tyler Wagner involved in that as well. It's going to end a lot of these drivers' nights, as we will have a second and final green-white checker. Once we go green, if a caution comes out on the first lap after the restart, that will be the end of the race. As Dave Allen coming out on top here. Because of all these cautions, he will still be the race leader. He's sort of benefiting from it, as green-white checker number 2 shortly approaching. Oh, it's 3 green-white checkers. Oh, 3. First of 3. All right, so we're on green-white checker number 2 of 3. Top 10 lineup for this second green-white checker. It's going to be Allen, Maupin, Scalise, Deal, Peoples, Hughes, Wyant, Essenberg, Powell, and Bender. So Peoples said he was good on the short run. He'll be restarting 6th. Will another caution come out and help Peoples? Or will we stay green? Allen approaching the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
And another great jump by the 31 of Allen, as Peoples cuts the apron off. Still got a driver down on the apron. 3 wide for Deal, Peoples, and Scalise. Scalise taps the wall. People's going to dive to the inside, try and get a 2-for-1. But it's Allen who comes across the start-finish line, taking the white flag. This race presented by Ideal Family LLC, and Scalise goes around. The 33 collected. It's Allen, Hughes, Maupin. Almost going to be a drag race for second as Peoples spins. But Allen going to have the win here tonight at Phoenix. Unofficial results right now is going to be Allen, Hughes, and Maupin, your top 3 drivers, with Dave Allen coming away with win number 1 in the All-American Racing Network Truck Series. As Peoples brings it around the front to the start-finish line, gonna burn it down. And we are going to get ready for our interview portion. We're actually going to go ahead and bring in our race winner, Dave Allen. This is Front Row Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up? What's up, Joe?
How's it going, man? Coming away with the win here tonight. Those cautions towards the end seemed to help you as they just kept wrecking behind you. It gave you a perfect opportunity to get a great jump on that last restart and come away with the win. Walk me through how the race went for you and how those closing laps went for you.
To be honest, Joe, these are my very first laps in the truck at Phoenix. I just bought the track like last week. I didn't get a chance with everything going on with football practice with the kids, and I haven't had a chance to practice. So I think it worked out pretty well for me.
Yeah, I'd say so, man. First race in the trucks at Phoenix, and you come away with the win. That's spectacular. I couldn't be happier for you, buddy. Excuse me, I have to take a sip of water.
You're all good, Joe.
But
yeah, them cautions, it was just I'd get a run on them restarts, and then I'd get through 1 and 2, and then caution. Get through 1 and 2, caution. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, it unfortunately happens like that sometimes, man. But nevertheless, you came away with the win. It all worked out in the end. But we've got a little bit of a tricky race coming up here in just 2 weeks. The Truck Series is going to go to Talladega on September 2nd. What are some of your thoughts and feelings as you start to prepare for the next race in the season?
Ooh, the next race is Talladega, you said, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that's a toss-up. I love draft tracks, but it's your own worst enemy at times with just the big one. You just got to try to avoid the big one.
Yeah, it's always it's anybody's game at Talladega. One of those races you can start in the front, fall to the back, start in the back, go to the front. Always a toss-up there. But Mr. Allen, before we let you go, buddy, who do you want to thank and who helped you come away with the win tonight?
First of all, I got to thank Corey Powell and Ideal Racing and all the boys over there. I got to thank Ideal Pest Management and Ideal Canine. I got to thank Carolina Wheel Repair, Bird Wraps, Zach Mertz with Mertz Esports, and Catsy Scratch Designs.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Dave Allen, first win of the season for him, comes here at Phoenix. Dave, congratulations, and we'll see you in a few weeks at Talladega.
Thank you, Joe. Have a good night, brother.
You too. All right, we are going to queue up our second place finisher, Sean Hughes. And we got him now. Sean Hughes, this is Front Row Joe in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, so first time speaking with you here. You come away with a second place finish here at Phoenix. Up 7 spots from where you started, coming away here in second. Kind of give me an overview on how the race went for you.
Yeah, it was a great race. I usually don't do too good at Phoenix, but I pitted with a few cautions ago and got those fresh tires. I was able to zoom to the field up to third.
Yeah, that's excellent strategy there. Always, anytime you get an opportunity to take fresh tires is usually a good decision. It ended up working out for you, coming away with a second place finish here tonight. Now, question I have for you. We're getting ready to head to Talladega in just a few weeks. What are some of your pre-race predictions as you start to prepare for Talladega?
Some people try and hold it, stay in the back. I think it's just getting crashes in the back. I try to stay up in the front and, see what happens.
Well, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place driver tonight, Sean Hughes. Sean, before we let you go, man, you got any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to FPR, Fabricator and Coating, my sponsor. That's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Hughes, your second place finisher tonight. Sean, we will see you in just a few weeks at Talladega.
See ya.
That was your second place driver, Sean Hughes. We are going to get ready to queue up our third place finisher of the night, and that is going to be Elijah Maupin. Elijah, this is Front Row Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
I hear you.
Awesome, man. So first time speaking with you. It's great to see you come up here and come away with a third place finish. Walk me through kind of some of the things you were experiencing on the track. How'd your truck feel? What were some of the difficulties you experienced as navigating through traffic and ultimately working your way up here for a third place finish?
Well, the track was definitely very slick. There were some sketchy moments I had throughout the race, but thankfully, as the race went on and the track got rubbered in, the truck definitely improved there. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm even on the podium. Normally, when I race at Phoenix, I'm not very good here. This was I don't know how I managed to pull the rabbit out of the hat, but it's definitely a good day for Ideal and Corey Powell Racing to get 2 of their trucks on the podium.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's definitely going to help both of you guys in the championship point standings. And anytime you can, perform well at a track that you're usually not as good, it's always a win. One question I do have, my scoring my scoring timer showing you in third. Is that exactly where you finished, or is iRacing showing you something different?
iRacing's showing me second, but I mean, me and Sean were like dead even coming to the line. I'm looking at it right now on the replay. Definitely a close finish. I'm actually kind of curious to see if, iRacing's showing I got him by 1/1000th of a second, but I mean, it was a great battle there at the end with Sean. I think this is actually the second race in a row that we have been like fighting side by side for second. But yeah, just this was a fun race, very, very interesting race at the end there with the cautions and the different strategy. Just this is what I love about racing. It's unpredictable, but it just gets so exciting, like very quickly.
Yeah, it's definitely an adrenaline rush, and that's exactly why we love doing it. And I did go back, and that's why the results on the scoring tower are considered unofficial. It's not always exactly accurate to iRacing, but I'm pretty sure Doug is going to get that scored correctly in the championship point standings. So no worry there. Now we're getting ready to head to Talladega in 2 weeks, man. And some people hate it, some people love it. What are your thoughts as we start to prepare for Talladega in a few weeks?
Well, I'm definitely a part of the former group. Plate races with me, just I'm not a big fan of them, but I mean, just take it as every other race. Try to keep the truck clean and try to get a good finish and get points. I think as it stands now, we are fourth in the standings, which compared to last season is such a big jump. I'm just hoping that I can keep it up and hopefully we can get a win here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Still plenty of time to do it. It's a 20 race season. I believe we've got about 14 more, or 13 or 14 more races until the chase starts. So plenty of time to clinch your chase berth. And yeah, we'd like to give you the opportunity here in the All American Racing Network to give your shout outs.
Well, first off, big thank you to Corey Powell and Ideal Racing. I've said this before with other broadcasters, but this second half of the year has been amazing ever since they signed me on. So thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you enough. I want to give a shout out also to Carolina Wheel Repair, Bird Wraps, Murtis Esports, and my brother and Cat Scratch Design. So love you, bro. Thank you so much for joining us and making these beautiful schemes. And I want to give a big shout out also to just the All American Racing Network in general. I love racing with this league. It's so much fun to race, and I love it. And I want to also give a shout out to all the fans watching at home. You're the reason why we get to do this. And yeah, just big thank yous all around to everybody that helps support us.
Awesome. Well, we definitely thank you as well for being a part of the All American Racing Network. We wouldn't have a league if it wasn't for the drivers here. So, congratulations, Mr. Maupin, on your second place finish. And we will see you in just a few weeks at Talladega.
Thank you. And real quick, forgive me for this. I don't know if I might have forgot, but also big shout out to Ideal Pest Management and Ideal Canine.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher, Elijah Maupin. Elijah, again, congratulations, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've got all of the hiccups taken care of, now it is showing correct with Maupin in second, Dave Allen winning the race, Sean Hughes finishing in third, Howard Peoples coming away in fourth, Joseph Essenberg in fifth, Robert Wyant in sixth, Tyler Wagner finishing seventh. Eighth is going to go to Adam Benefiel. Ninth goes to Gary May, and Mark Bender rounds out the top 10. Dave Allen going to be the hard charger of the night, starting 22nd, working his way all the way up to first for the win. Most laps led, fastest lap, and the pole position award goes to Tyler Wagner. Won a total of 114 laps here at Phoenix, 115.35 miles, 3 different green flag lead changes, 3 different leaders, 9 total cautions for 27 laps. And that just about does it here for the broadcast here at Phoenix for the All American Racing Network Truck Series. We will be at Talladega, September 2nd. We'll be live at 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. So thank you to everybody coming out and watching us here at the All American Racing Network, cheering on your favorite driver, being such a part and helping us put this show together. And with all that being said, this is your host, Front Row Joe, signing off. God bless.